force to Twitter, man. Right? And Donald Trump, he getting ready to get that anybody who teaches against Christendom, man, they're gonna be persecuted, man. He's signing a lot of executive orders, man. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if coming forward, man, we got prosecution coming with Donald Trump, man. These are enemies, man. Just because they might sign some bills and stuff like that that benefit us a little bit, man. The next time around, man, you see what Trump doing, man. He took all DEI initiatives away, man. Right? So that don't even affect black people as much as they think it affect black people, man. It really affect the veterans. It affect the Asians, man. It affect all minority communities and all people who get government assistance, man. Right? If the government is assisting you in getting jobs, man, like going to trot, man, that might not help you no more, man. Right? Going all over these places, man, and trying to get different jobs, man, you won't be able to get in as quickly, man. Right? They don't have to hire you because you're a minority, man. Right? They don't have to hire you because you're Hispanic or you speak Spanish, man. Right? They don't have to, man. So we know as men of the Lord, man, we don't have nothing to worry about, man. Because the Lord going to provide for us. Keep on going, though, King.
Which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Keep on going.
If his children be multiplied.
So their children is multiplying, man. If their children be multiplying, what is it for?
It is for the sword.
So they multiplying for the sword, man. What do you think they do, man? They come around with war in their hearts, man. Right? They can't have rest until they see wicked done, man. Right? This is the heritage of the oppressor, man, and the wicked ones, man. Who is the oppressor? Those who have us in chains to this day, man. And we're not physically in chains, man, but we mentally in chains, right? Because you go and you tell people that you're a Hebrew Israelite, and they automatically call you like you in a cult or something, man. Right? They say you in a cult, right? And that goes directly into what Paul said in Acts 24:14, man. Right? That's a mental change to think that somebody who's saying, yo, I believe I'm the people of the book. I believe I got to follow God's law, statutes, commandments. Oh, you're in a cult. What is wrong with keeping God's law, statutes, commandments? How is that cultish? Right? When did God's laws become a cult, man? Worshiping a white Jesus, man, that's a cult, man. Putting the cross on your neck, that's cultish behaviors, man. Right? We wear fringes on our garments because the Bible says so, man. Y'all wear crosses around your neck because the oppressor gave it to you as a sign of religion, man. Right? Or you got the half moon, the crescent moon and the star, man. That's the oppressor, man. Right? The Islamic gods, man, or the Muslim Arabs, man. Right? They took us into captivity just how the white man took us in captivity, man. You have the sub-Saharan slave trade, and you have the transatlantic slave trade, man. Both going on 200 years before the sub-Saharan. The sub-Saharan was first, and then it was the transatlantic, man. Where do you think that these people got the idea to start taking people and transferring them to other countries, man? Because before, it would be that they would take a small amount of people, man, and then you would reproduce amongst one another, man. Right? But then there was mass deportations or whatever, man, whatever you want to say it, mass trafficking, man, human trafficking, when the sub-Saharans did it, man. So then they tried to start adapting those policies, man, when they started bringing people to Hispaniola in 1500s, man, 1492, when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, whatever, man. Right? 1590, or actually it was 1502, man. You had La Costa, right? He was bringing African slaves from, or not African, Israelite slaves from Africa and bringing them to Hispaniola, man. But they couldn't control the African slaves, what they would call them, man, because they were all uniting with the people of Hispaniola, man, the natives. The natives in Hispaniola, when they would run into the forest, man, of Dominican Republic, man, right? The blacks would meet up with natives, man, or who you would call Hispanics, man, and they would come together and they would make tactics of guerrilla warfare, man. During this time, man, and I'm going off on a tangent. It is what it is, right? But during this time, man, our people would be all escape the slave owners, man. right? And then the slave owners had to send people back to their countries and be like, don't send any more slaves, right? This is coming from out of Black Indians, right? If you want to look into it, the book I'm reading, it's in book Black Indians, the 2nd and 3rd chapter, where it talk about how the first slaves weren't African Americans in here in America, man. Right, the first ones to be transported, it was 10 slaves that was taken in 1502, man. Right, and then by the time it reached to what was it, 1592, they said it was over 10,000 slaves or 10,000 Africans in the Caribbean and Mexico in the Central America region, man, and South America, man. Right, so it comes down to they couldn't get it down, man. Right. They got the sword in their heart, man. But when they came down to it, our people was ready to fight, man. Right? It took them coming over here to America for it to actually fit biblical prophecy, man. Right? Let me get this really quick, man. Right? Because you couldn't get all the 12 tribes to stay in captivity, man. Right? That's why it says, I'm actually gonna get it. This is Genesis chapter 49, right? We still gonna stay there. This Genesis chapter 49, right, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Right? Judah is the lion's whelp from the prey. My son, thou art going up. He stooped down. He crouched as a lion, as an old lion. Who shall rouse him up? So when it says that Judah shall be in the hand of thy enemies, man, that's saying that Judah is not going to be able to escape their enemies. When you get into the Caribbean islands, man, when you get into Haiti, when you get into all the other 12 tribes outside of Judah, all of them got their own little thing, man. Right? Now, you do have the Chinese and the Indians and West Indies that have a little bit of power, but it's majority Benjamin, man. Right? When you get into the Hispaniola or Dominican Republic and Colombias and so on and so forth, you have white oppressors there, man. Spanish inquisitors, man, who came over and took over. And yes, it's small in number there, man, but they ruling the nations, man. Right? They still ruling the nation. But when you with Judah, we in the neck of our enemies, man, and that don't include me. I'm Benjamin. I'm not Judah, right? But they in the neck of their enemies. They can't get up and get out, man. Right? They can't overthrow the government, man. Right? And this goes into how on Twitter, man, the FBA Association, Foundational Black Americans, man. Right? These dudes, man, they believe that blacks were revolting and doing this and that. But where is that in history? You have Nat Turner and you have select few slaves that escaped and got away, and it was no real slave revolt except for Nat Turner when he rebelled, man. And what happened? They didn't get fired. The Haitians, when they rebelled, they got out, man. They didn't have to worry about it, man. Right? The Haitians, they still living, and you got barbecue running Haiti right now. A wicked ass nigga, man. Excuse my language, right? But a wicked dude, man, running Haiti right now, man. Full with voodoo and all this stuff, man. Right? Because they was able to escape the oppression of their oppressors, man. Right? They couldn't take it, man. But here in America, y'all still let them kill us and gun us down, man. And then you have the left side of blacks and the right side, because it's politics, man. It's politics in the black American community, man. The left side is for the Republicans and how their ideology thinks, man. And then the right side is for the Democrats and how the Democrats think, man. Right? This two-headed dragon you got, man. And you can't combat that because so many times the left-hand side think that most of niggas is lazy, man. Right? Because even though they have to work twice as hard to get where they at in their life, man, the left-hand side will be like, yeah, niggas this, and that, and talking about their own self, man. The right-hand side will be like, yeah, we want reparations, man. Right? And both is wicked as hell because we should know, according to the Most High God, the oppressor not going to give us reparations. They're going to try and keep us in the hand of their oppressor or they judgment, man, their jurisdiction as long as they can, man. Continue on that, Job. We was at 15, right? Or 14.
Yes, 14.
Go ahead, give me 14.
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread.
So it says his offspring should not be satisfied with bread, man. So if you really thought about it, man, right? The white man in America, whatever you want to call it, man, they have more than enough money, right? More than enough resources, man. More than enough everything, man. You shouldn't need black labor no more, right? You should be, look here. We giving y'all this land here, like they did with the natives, right? We giving y'all this land here. Y'all could do whatever y'all want. Y'all could govern yourselves, right? And the way that they talk about us is they say they lazy. They say that we all we do is kill each other, right? They say we don't have no initiative. We don't have no drive. Why don't we have businesses? Well, then give us our own land and see how we do, man. Right? What about what happens when we get our own land and we do what we want to do? Look at Tulsa, Oklahoma, man, with the Black Wall Street, man. What do? They bomb it. Or what they do, they burn down the homes and then they put water over the top of it and call it Lake Veneer, Lake this and that, Lake and so on and so forth, man. Many towns in the southern states are have been covered with lakes, man. And some parts of New York have the same thing, man. Right? And then now you got all these different sundown towns where niggas can't even go if they wanted to, man. Because it's them being multiplied for the sword, man. They are not satisfied with bread, man. If they were satisfied with bread, we wouldn't need just a quarter in the city, man. We would have our own state. This would be black state. Honestly, we should have our own state just for blacks. Puerto Rico got their own state with Puerto Ricans. You don't have many whites in Puerto Rico, even though they are a state, man. They could do their reservations for the natives, right? Why can't they do the same for blacks?
Takes.
Right? Because they don't want to. They're not satisfied with bread, or they're not satisfied with gain, income. They will keep on taking until they have enough, and they never gonna have enough, man. Right? Keep on going on that. Verse 15.
Those that remain of him,
right,
shall be buried in death.
So it says, they that remained of him is gonna be buried in death, man. You're gonna be buried with the second death, which is the thermonuclear missiles hitting America, man. Right? You're going to be buried in that, man. Those that remain of the oppressor going to have to be destroyed, man. Keep on going.
And his widows shall not weep.
And his widows not going to weep, man. These white women not going to be worried about that, man. Right? These white women not going to be mourning their husbands, man. Because a lot of times these white men, they coming around beating their wives too, man. They come around, they not treating their wives well, man. Right? That's why you got the modern woman in America thinking that they could be free, man. Right? Because a real woman is going to come home and do what she got to do for the house, man. But a woman of America is not going to be satisfied, man. She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. You get that ideology from the Women Empowerment Act, man. With Susan B. Anthony, and I could do anything better than him, man. Or we could do anything the man could do, man. Right? That's what they was thinking, man. Starting with pens and so on and so forth, man. You could drop that. Go ahead and let me get this really quick. I'm gonna think of it. This is Judith chapter 5, verse 20, right? It says, now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, give me Isaiah 14, go to 21. Right? So if we sin against our God, man, right, they know that. They go and take counsel, man. Actually, give me Psalms 83, right? Psalms 83. Because they take counsel against us, man. They think like, yo, man, how do we keep these niggas down? Why do you think the Jewish community, man, the you wish, because they're not Jewish, they you wish, because they wish they could be Jews, right? But why do you think the Jewish community, man, comes out and they give mass contracts to niggas who promote violence, to niggas who promote degeneracy, man, to women who promote popping they perks, man. I don't want to get too vulgar, man, because the way that our women be talking in the music, why would you give a woman talking like that $1 million contract, or even $500,000 contract? Sexy Red never deserved a contract, man. She started her own lip gloss line, man, and the colors was like gonorrhea green, man, discharge yellow, man. This is an Eve, man, a black woman, man. Why would you want somebody that's that degenerate, man, being a face of a community, man. Because they said, now my Lord, now therefore my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people and they sin against their God, they know if we sin against our God, man, what's going to happen, man? It says, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up and we shall overcome them, man. So they know if we stay in sin, if we keep on pushing degeneracy, man, they know if we keep on staying in a way that's not profitable unto us, man, they going to say, yeah, man, we got them. We can keep them in slavery, man. Right?
Teach me.
In verse 21, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by. So they know even if we not in sin, we can't do nothing with them. Keep it pushing, man. That's how they felt about us, man. Right? And it says, lest their Lord defend them and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world, man. So they know if we serving the Most High, man, the Lord gonna fight for us, man. This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 28, right? It says, "Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee." So if we continue to strive for the truth, strive for what the Lord wants us to do, man, the Lord gonna fight for us. They know this book, man. That's why they try and regulate and change the translations and do all this stuff, man, so that they can, like, yo, man, we gotta take this out so the niggas don't see this, man. And yeah, let's just, when they first gave us the Bible with Nat Turner, man, he had a slave Bible, man. Nat Turner was the wisest man to ever walk the earth, in my opinion, man. Next to Yahweh Shai and Solomon, King Solomon, man. He was the wisest person because all he needed was the book of Psalms to know that he's an Israelite, man. All he needed was the book of Psalms, and his so-called pastor above him be like, here, you can teach the people. Now he read it. Oh, you see this in Psalms? To breaking nations, the kings, and bind them with fetters of iron. This is what he was saying, man. All he needed was the book of Psalms, man. So they couldn't stop Nat Turner, so they had to get rid of him, right? But when we get in here, man, the Lord gonna fight for us, man. Right? Give me what you got real quick.
Psalm 83. Keep not thou silence, O God.
Right?
Hold not thy peace.
Right?
And be not still, O God.
So this is basically saying, what verse is that?
That's the top.
Okay. So this basically saying, man, we asking the Lord for help, man. Keep on going, though.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
So it says the enemies of the Most High is making a tumult, man. Right? They basically making a mockery, man. Actually, let me get the definition of tumult real quick, right? Damn, I can't. I got my phone here. But anyways, I'm gonna get into it later, man. But tumult, man, from what I think is basically a riot or confederacy, right? They trying to come together, man, to bring down something. Go ahead, though.
And they that hate thee,
right,
have lifted up the head.
So it says they that hate the Most High God, man, or they that hate us as well, man, because they show they hate for the Most High by expressing it to us, man. Right? We are the image of God, man. Go ahead, though.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
So they take crafty counsel against our people, man. Right? They come together and they think of these different things, right? Because what's one thing that you could do outside of music, right, to promote the people to degeneracy, right? Television, man, right? Radio, right? Or even what else, man? Pornography, man, right? The number one people in charge of pornography are Jewish executives, man, right? It's actually one shareholder company that runs most of the adult film industry, man. I gotta be selective of how I talk on Twitter, on YouTube, because they might block me soon, man. Right? But with their community, man, they fund a lot of degeneracy, man. As what is they doing? Taking crafty counsel against our people, man. They know that blacks are overly sexualized, and Hispanics and Native Americans, because that's why we have one parent that has 20 kids, right? And that might not be more so common nowadays, but back in the day, right, we would have one great-grandmother, and then this person, our cousin, this person, our cousin. We got 50 cousins all off of one grandma and one grandfather, right? That's how it is, man. They know that we hypersexualized, man. And that's just because we according to the Bible, we just got the zeal of God, man. God said, be fruitful and multiply. God didn't say keep your rod tucked in and keep it pushing, man. Right? And as men, even as me, without having kids, I trying to be fruitful and multiply, trying to find a real desire that I would after my own heart, so I can have children, man. But in this society, man, I'm not just getting a kid with anybody, man. Right? That don't say it don't say that I'm not keeping the commandments by not being fruitful or multiplying. You gotta prove who worthy first, man. So they knew that with the adult film industry, man. Right? They knew with that they could keep our people down, man. Right? Having different desires to have this type of woman, that type of woman, that type of woman, right? And so on and so forth, man. Pumping different crazy ideology into our heads, man. Right? The way that the industry works, man, they give you all different types of different scenarios, man. And you be like, yo, this would never happen in real life, man. Right? But then you still watch it, man, because you're trying to do your thing, man. They gave you that, man, because they knew if they keep you in that ideology, man, they can keep you down, man. You think these rabbis that run these industries, man, are partaking in that stuff, man? Nah, man. They just having their people pump it out, man. And then they're like, yeah, man, let's get this money, man. Keep them in sync. Go ahead, King.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
right?
And consulted against thy hidden ones,
right?
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So they came together and they was like, yo, let us cut them off from being a nation. What's up?
You got a book like that I can have?
Do I have a book?
Yeah.
I don't have a book.
Neither one of you guys
you don't got a Bible?
No, I don't read the Bible. I read that.
This is the Bible.
That's the Bible.
That's what we read it.
That's what I need. I need a Quran.
Not a Quran.
Oh.
This is a Bible.
So you're not.
We're not Muslims. We're Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. We
okay, now see that's where I had a difference because I thought you were Muslim.
Nah, I'm not Muslim.
I'm sorry, you guys. No disrespect.
Nah,
no disrespect for anything I did to y'all, and I apologize.
You good?
No
right?
Disrespect.
You good? You good? Right? But start that verse over.
Okay.
And that's why it come down to it, man. It come down to they believe we Muslims. They don't think that we got the Bible in our hands. They think we teaching something different. What's going on? How you doing? You're an Israelite. You need to repent and start keeping God's commandments in these last days and faith in Jesus Christ. Right? Go ahead, King.
This is 4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
So they said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, man. How did they know to cut us off from being a nation, man? Because they took crafty counsel, man. Right? Why would you come and be like, look, these people we taking from Africa, they Africans. And these people over here, they Indians. Or Native Americans. Native American holds no weight. African holds no weight. You got to go to the tribe and people of who these people is, man. At the end of the day, man, it's not what they tell us, man. It's what they want us to believe.
Can I tell y'all a story? I got raped in Buffalo, right? This white cracker ass white motherfucker. He was wearing that shit, a racist one. He raped me. So I fucking took his chain off of him and I punched him in his face and he died right in front of me. I said, rape another one of my black brothers and you're gonna die. He killed that motherfucker for y'all. Okay.
I should have lit some frankincense before Ken. But I seen her, I know it's bad, man.
Oh, this is she the same one from way back.
Yeah, her teeth going now, man. Grinding on teeth, doing that stuff, man. Well, go back to the verse. Hopefully we can finish it this time.
4. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Right.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Right. And they really wanted to get the name of Israel out of remembrance. Right? That's why they said, oh, yeah, you a nigga, man. Oh, no, you a Negro. Oh, no, you is a black. Oh, no, you a colored. Oh, no, you African American. How do African American hold so much weight? Right? Or how do black hold so much weight? Right? Because when you say that you black, you basically saying that you're nothing. In the beginning, when the earth was formed, it was void and darkness. So why would you say, I'm dark, I'm nothing, I'm this? Like, it makes no sense. We are the children of light.
We just accept anything they tell us.
Right.
They put it on our plate, we eat.
Hold that really quick, right? This is why they want the children of Israel named out of remembrance, man. Because they don't want us to associate ourselves with good things, man. They want us to associate ourselves with degeneracy, man. Right? And that's why you see a lot of the black people on the left-hand side, man, going for Trump and all that. Or if you want to say it's the right-hand side, whatever, man. If you want to go with, if you see a lot of them, though, man, they'll be like, man, why do black people love this so much, man? Every black person hate the degeneracy in the neighborhood, man. And especially when it affects one of their loved ones, man. Because if a gangster friend get killed, right? If his boy or whatever, man, his man, whatever it is, man, if he get killed, he got to go spin a block, and he don't want to see his man die. We hate seeing death, man, right? But then we got to keep the thing going, man, because now we got to come back and get you back for what you did to us, man. Right? We don't like death, man. We don't like killing, man. Right? This is just what y'all push us to, man. Right? Y'all put us in one side on the on Highland, a bunch of us in Midtown, and then the rest of us on the east side, man. And ain't nothing splitting up these three places except for a couple streets, man. And then you be like, these people against this people. Well, who even made it so that Highland is against east side, man? Who made it that way? I had brothers fighting cousins, man. I had cousins fighting uncles, man. Right? I had best friends fighting brothers, man. Right? All because they want to push degeneracy in the black neighborhoods, man. This is 1 John chapter 1, verse 7, man. Right? Verse 6. If we say that we have fellowship with him and walk in darkness, we lie and do not the truth, right? It says, but if we walk in the light as he is in the light, we have fellowship one with another, and the blood of Yahushua HaMashiach, his son, cleanses us all from sin, man. So walking in light is being cleansed from sin, man. So yeah, we dark, because we walking in darkness, man. We black because we stay in darkness, man. I don't want to be a foundational black American, right? I could never be foundationally black, man, because my foundation comes in the Bible, man. My foundation comes from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. Right? My foundation do not start with black, man. Because where's the land of black? If you're gonna call a bunch of people black, where do we go to find our where we come from? Where do we originate, man? Calling us black and so on and so forth, man. That's darkness, man. Keep on going though, King.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
So they came together with one consent, man. Right, go ahead.
They are confederate against thee.
Right, and confederate mean that they took counsel against us, man. Right, they come under one consent, man. Right? Go ahead,
The tabernacles of Edom.
Right?
And the Ishmaelites.
Mm-hmm.
And Moab.
Right?
And the Hagarenes. Jabal and Ammon.
So these is a bunch of different nations according to the Bible. You have Edom, you have Ammon, you have Moab, you have the Gergesites, you have the Jebusites, if I'm not mistaken, man, and Magog and Gog. All these nations, man, and I might be adding some nations in there, but all the nations, man, have conspired against us, man. Right? They come in one consent, man. That's why you have the European Union. That's why you have NATO, man. Right? European Union, man, yeah, it's about the betterment and empowerment of the union, man.
Tim, what's up?
But it's really about how they can keep us down, man. They mask it as, oh yeah, how can we can do this, and this, and make this place better, man. But it's really about how they can keep us down, man. Because the betterment of America is a worsening of the black man. Right? Go ahead. We ain't gonna be out here too much longer, right? Go ahead, though.
Okay, just reading off the nations. Let me see. In Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Assur also is joined with them.
Right.
They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah.
So basically, they come against us, man, and they trying to take us out, man. Right? They come against us and they try and get us out of here. Give me Psalm chapter 55, verse 20. Psalm 55 and 20.
Psalm 55.
It might be 21. His words were smoother than butter. And this is true sacrifice out here, man. If anybody think that just coming out here for 30 minutes or coming out here for an hour ain't long enough, man, or whatever the case is, man, it's a Sunday, man. We ain't gonna see too many people on the Bills Sunday anyway, man. Right? So we coming out here just to get the word spread when we could get the word spread, man. And then we gonna get back in our warm houses, man. We ain't gonna be out here trying to freeze ourselves to death, catch a cold, man. Nah, man. We come out here to get the message spread, man. People hear us, right?
Psalm 55.
And 20.
I'm on 20. Okay. He has put forth his hands against such.
Start at 19.
19. God shall hear and afflict them, even he that abideth of old, Salah. Because they have no changes. Therefore they fear not God.
Right?
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
So they put their hands towards those that be at peace with us, man. Right? They try and they don't even, we don't even gotta provoke them to come against us, man. Right? Go ahead.
He has broken his covenant.
Right? And they broke their covenant, man. Because what was the covenant, man? Right? That they wasn't gonna do us wrong, man. Esau came back, man. And he came back when he was during the time of Jacob and Esau, man. Esau came back to Jacob and was like, yo, man, it ain't no beef. I know I left saying that I'm going to come back wanting to kill you for taking my birthright. But he came back with like, yo, it's peace. It's peace. No problem. That's how Esau came to Jacob, and Jacob believed it. It's his brother, right? So he like, all right, man, come on, right? Esau was good, man, right? But he broke his covenant with us, man. He told us that he wasn't going to seek our life no more, man. But that was him wanting to seek our life. That was future prophecy, man. Because he couldn't kill Jacob. Esau couldn't kill Jacob. Jacob was a righteous man, right? Esau, if he wanted to, he couldn't try and kill Jacob. But Edomites can kill Israelites. That's a fact, man. Because we are in sin, man. When we get better, though, man, when we start learning these law, statutes, commandments, when Yahweh Shai come back, it ain't no death for the Israelites, man. It's only death for the other nations, man. Right? And they're going to have to die in order to get it right, man. And then, I don't know, maybe eventually they might not die no more, but the Bible don't say nothing about that, man. Right? We not worried about that, though, man. We worry about our people coming back to the Lord. Right? We want to worry about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans coming back and serving the Lord in true and biblical form, man. We're just keeping the law, statutes, commandments, man. Keep on going on that, though, kid.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
So the words of his mouth are smoother than butter, man. Right? And it was a word that I read in the book, man. Right? I can't remember what the exact word was, but the word basically meant when they use this word to determine the nature of the Native Americans when they came to America. Right? I've been reading Black Indians. I got a lot of information about Indians or Native Americans and blacks right now in my head. So basically, they said that they are easily programmed or easily manipulated, man. The natives. So when they came over here, the so-called white man, they were like, oh yeah, teach us how to do this, teach us how to do that, and they thinking, oh yeah, it get bad here in the winter, or y'all need to learn how to survive. Yeah, y'all want to co-inhabit with us, man? Okay, we could trade, we could do this, man. Right? That's what happened, man. They came with smooth words, man. Right? And the crazier part is, keep on going on that, kid.
But war was in his heart.
So what happened, man? They came with smallpox, man. And you know the worst part about it, man? The black man, right, that came on them same boats with the native, or not with the natives, with the white man, they knew they were immune to smallpox. So when they was giving the natives smallpox, the blacks were immune to it. So then a lot of the natives was dying off, and the blacks was repopulating them, man. Because what happened? That's why you got the darker skinned or the darker hued people in like Mexico and so on and so forth, man. Because they was repopulating the native population, man. And a lot of them became Judah at that time, man. Right? Because that was Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, of course. But at the end of the day, man, They was doing their thing, man, trying to take us out, man. Right? There was war in their heart, man, because they had smallpox in the boat. But they asking you, how we do this? How we do that? How we do that? All right, I think we good. And the crazy part about that first wave that they tried to get rid of a lot of the natives with smallpox, it was in the Caribbean, man. And it's trying to take out the Caribbeaners, man, right? But the thing is, man, they couldn't take them out, man, because what happened was a lot of people started fleeing, man, and they just was like, we ain't gonna deal with y'all if y'all gonna try and kill us off, man, right? They was like, all right, that's my sign to go, and they get out of there, man, right? So they tried to do it, but it was unsuccessful because they couldn't find everybody, man. They only could find who they caught and they trapped and they gave it to. And also the blacks had I think they had like a vaccine almost to counteract the smallpox, man. So when they knew how to fight the smallpox, so when it came down to it, it came to the natives, eventually it became immune to the natives too, man. Because the blacks spread it on, and then through it was either through a vaccine or it's through intertwining races, man, or whatever. Because it's still the same race, it's still Israel, but they became immune through the blood, man. Right? So at the end of that day, man, it is what it is. Our people wasn't going for that war, but then they came back with war in their hearts, and they did a number to the Native Americans here in America, man. Go ahead, though, Ken.
His words were softer than oil,
right?
Yet were they drawn swords.
So I did just get on Esau for this last 40 minutes. I don't care, man. Esau that pissed me off, and the craziest part is Jake pissed me off, man. Right? Because they believe in all the lies that is being told, man. Right? Why every school shooter, well, it ain't every school shooter, but most of the school shooters we see, man, they get manifestos, man. And then they write crazy stuff that a kid would never think, man. 17, 16 years old, maybe they do think of wicked stuff like that. But when you got somebody who in their manifesto, the first couple pages of that manifesto, my parents are black Israelites. Okay, so if that child called his parents black Israelites, what's gonna happen as a Hebrew Israelite? Nigga, you know I'm not no black Israelite, man. Right? That's the first thing that's gonna happen is they're gonna be like, we're not black.